your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. We do need to press his testimony. I wonder if that'll be the producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Okay. So, will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob ROFL. Edgeworth. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television? Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of the day. That day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Okay. So, the witness's testimony, the day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Okay. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Here we go. Yes, Your Honor. I was at the studio from around 9 a.m. that morning. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW. I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action, okay, so hold it. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at that run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, thus the limp. Which, of course, led me to missing my lunch, ROFS. Rolling on the floor, starving? There we go. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employees area. Okay, he's making another thing. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it within the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in studio, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella, what you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones. I knew it was the creepy tongue guy. Welcome in, X. We're gonna find out. It could be him. We gotta get him. We gotta contradict him. Who ate lunch there? Mother. No, I mean, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. Creepy tongue guy. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then, drool. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Oh, I can nearly guarantee it. Look, he's sweating because he's like this really big pervert. Okay, we were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break. Yeah, like not one. Sweats. What's he sweating? There you go. What's he sweating about? Sweating so much about, I wonder. If I only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press him harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, rolling on the floor, laughing Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Oh no, the break. Yeah, FWIW for... What does FWIW stand for? Do you know?
Well, cockadoodle shit sucking ball fuck. Mel streaming on a Tuesday? Well, I guess I lost the bet. Now my sack needs to meet a cold, steel, vice, F me kappa.
Hello, my Cade. What a way to brunch in. From what I witnessed, From what I witnessed, got it. That's for what it's worth. It could be for what it's worth, but it could be for what I witnessed. Either one seemed good. Yeah, FWIW. I never would use that in real. Okay. Whatever. We took a break, ROFL. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Okay. Oh, look, it's Cade. Not enough time for someone to say commit a murder in Studio One, LOL. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me, Steams. Okay, we gotta look more as I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. The break! Yeah, for what it's worth. We took a break. Okay, we want to press this dude, right? Hold it. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio One and killed Hammer and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Uh-oh. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer? To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Sup, PC, you old whore. Whoa. Whoa there. Not enough time for someone to say commit a murder. Okay, hold it. Why is that? Oh no, haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting that one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One? Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim that someone from the trailer went... I guess it probably isn't. Whore thief, I wish. What? Wish. No, it's impossible. And if we do the wrong accusation, we get penalized and we lose points. So honestly, we have to say no, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it's impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. Huh, can Phoenix right ever be Phoenix wrong all the time? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer came right after the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene was blocked. That's why this is not going to work. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. He was waiting for us. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Now, why would they be eating steak 2.5 hours after lunch? Why would, anyway, blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as followed. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All this is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we'd have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. ICE. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. All right. So, unfortunately, we didn't mess up. Because if we had accused wrong, we would have lost some points. We also would have made the judge mad, and he wouldn't have been very flexible later. So, we had to go with that it's impossible. I know that because I've seen it. So, Maya, what do we do? I don't remember who it was, though. So, that part is kind of new to me. Does anybody think the music is too loud? The little background ambience music, is it too loud? Should it be turned down? Let me know what you think. What do we do now, Maya? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi, okay, AC said no, and he's the furthest away, so I think. So, I mean, not that that matters so much, but AC said no. So I'm going to go with AC's no, that the music isn't too loud. If everyone in the trailer has an alibi, I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Maya, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trail before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. And that's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. And be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Okay, we know who the witness is. It's the little boy. It's gotta be, right? That's the new evidence. So we gotta go in the courtroom. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case.
Objection. There are not enough MS Handy J's around for this lady.
True, but, you know, welcome in, Tooch. I do not like text adventure games except when Mel plays them. But I feel if I did, I'd like these Phoenix Wright games. They're very fun. The witnesses are crazy a lot of the time. The case sometimes is really warped, and the fact that he's talking to a ghost and everybody sees her is, I don't know, but whatever. But I do enjoy this. And so take a second, everybody, and I will be right back. Tooch, how was your day? Did you have today off too? And I will be right back.
I'm sorry, Bert. I'd like to help you. I'd like to help you, but my stamina is out. What do we want to do here? Put it away? Well, the game's over. I'm sorry.
A classic Mike Cave, come here.
I'm
It is
trying to
time
hit
for you
those
to
woods,
relax.
and I didn't
Lower
have
those
a
doors and
Okay,
enjoy.
how about we go like this? Oh my gosh, what a schmo. Diagonal! Oh boy! I jumped! Okay, asshat game. Alright, you trolly game. Alright, so we won't be going that direction. Really sad. There could be more sad. Holy place, he's just standing there. Where's your vitamin for tea? I've got some tea right here. We can sit down, we can talk about my dad, what an asshat he was. Can I please hit the fish? Oh my god. What's the RT for? I'm not going to stop throwing. I am going to stop throwing now. Ugh. Are we going? Are we going anywhere? Yeah, but thinking he's throwing them, he's throwing. Good throwing. $60 rounds, right? Why couldn't it give me some healing? That thing hits me or whatever and I'm dead. Alright, whoever the hell Zebu is he in here? Are you Zebu? You have finally awoken. The money is from the wise men. Zebu's, it's yours. I got 100 coin. I'm not poor. I'm the first pupil of pupil. I'm the first pupil. I'm the first pupil of Zebu. You must know. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? What? Great toes. I'm hiding behind the wall. Nobody can see me. Look at me. What are you doing back there?
Okay, so tomorrow, I've been swapped today. I've been pushing out work as tomorrow's the last day before the work needs to be redone. Gotcha. And it's time to lower those drawers. My Kate, keep your filthy paws off my silky drawers. All right. So we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth is taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. All right, time for the little kid. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. All right, now we can see him. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, and I'm in 2nd grade. Relax, you mother effers. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with the gentle thing. You were present, you were at the Global Studios. I still think it's a creepy guy. If the security guard was innocent because she couldn't fit in the costume and didn't know about the injury, she did know about the injury. She saw that part. She just couldn't fit into the costume, but she knew about the injury. Mandela knew about the injury. The producer, I don't know if the producer was there or not, but I don't think she knew about the injury. And let's just see this unfold. So we were present at the Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in the courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like a special permission if that's possible. Wait. So you saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make note of it in the court record. Cody's camera was added to the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I want to look at the court record for a second. And there's the camera. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Well, hopefully you got things done, Tooch. Testify what you saw. Here we go. Witness testimony. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that the old lady couldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. You got things done, but still have a lot to come back. Yikes. And are you out tomorrow? Right before my eyes came out the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Here we roll. Witness account. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Press. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Edgeworth. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path, there's woods, and that's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey. Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. I wanted to see a steel rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai. Of course I do. Taped every show. Go to live performances. That's impressive. Been to the amusement park. He says yes, of course. Duh. Dad always takes me. Poor Dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Went through the woods so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Was going to go for the studio. Got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was. I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. And guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Okay. He was standing by there. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. And then what happened? Right before the eyes came out the bad guy. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I need to present. I think it's the camera but I'm trying to... If I had my camera, this is where I want to present.
Objection!
Cody, what you just said, seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Right, a word with you. Oh, I was putting too much pressure on too much. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio.